Alright, so let's calm down. So that's what I wanted to teach you, pretty much here. I've got it written down here. This is really just an idea on my notebook this afternoon, that when you use a pentatonic, use the D shape for the F, use the E shape for the G7. For A minor, play a diatonic A shape. We didn't cover the minors. Now remember, we talked about this in the first segment. You could do this over in the D box. The Dorian in the D minor in the D box is an E minor shape. So everyone knows, if you do that E minor shape, you do it one down from E minor. You would be up here and then down here and be way up here. If you got that, I do it down here. So it's an E minor shape, D minor, and then it's a G minor shape. But I'm not going to play that. But if I wanted to, it's the Phrygian. That's your G minor shaped E minor Phrygian. Then you have a G major shape. So we go from here and then we have our A major shaped Mixolydian, which is an A major shape. Remember, we're in the D box here. We want to do A major shape, and we want to do an A major shaped cage-bound triad or arpeggio. It's going to fit into the A major shaped pentatonic. So let's do that to outline that that cage-bound arpeggio. So we know it's going to do this, something like, right? So, we don't want to mess this up, but that A shape, I tend to simplify the A shape and go, here it is. Here's A shaped A, but really it does more than that. The A shape pentatonic is going to follow the A shape, so it's going to be something like, as you know, the fifth is going to be 5, 7, 2. Okay, so we're going to start 2 there. We're going to start second inversion, 2, 5, 7, 2, 5, 7, 2. See, it went right over that pentatonic, right over that tritonic chord, right? 2, 5, 7, 2, 5, 7, 2. So I derived it. When you're deriving something, it doesn't matter whether you played it fast or slow, as long as it works. The cage-bound Mixolydian, the cage-bound fifth arpeggio in the G and the key of C fit into the A-shaped pentatonic. Okay. Long story short, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, we can use the minors. So let's look at this E minor shaped D minor down here. It's going to be easy because the parent shape of that is the G. So everybody can do that. Can play an E minor and can play a pentatonic. Okay, but did you know that E minor shape and that G major shape are one letter away in a pentatonic scale? C, D, E, and then G. So E minor goes to G shape. And then according to this, E minor goes to G shape. This whole thing's an increasing pentatonic scale. D, E, G, G, A, C, D, D. It's pretty much the pentatonic scale, except for a little whole step, half step relationships here. But the wonderful thing about today's lesson, okay, is that, yeah, we straightened out that we want to play one pentatonic scale up the major. It's relative major. So the relative major of the G minor shaped Phrygian minor is going to be what? One up from G is an A major shaped an A major shape fourth there, A major, and we did that. We did that. We had a little trouble with it. No, it's going to be a yeah. The Phrygian is going to go to the fifth. So that's what we had. We played that before. The pentatonic that it's going to follow is going to be the A-shaped pentatonic. So this is easier than doing what we did before. So the A-shaped pentatonic down here in the D box. So let's play it one more time. Phrygian, A-shaped pentatonic. You see how it fits in? I just doubled a couple of notes there to let it fit in like that. So that's good. That's the pentatonic. Now what about playing minors with the diatonics? And this is where it gets interesting. So let's just use the chords. We have a, D is a little difficult for this, but we can do it. So you're doing this E minor thing. But if you just play that S3L, S2L, and that top part, you do the diatonic of that D. It's going to be S3L is going to be. So we're going to go. I jumped around a little bit there. What's on top there? That D shape. It gives us a lot more fluency. Now let's go to a shape that has more familiar chords. So in the G shape here, okay, we've got a minor shaped D minor, and then we have an E minor shaped A minor. So over here in the G class over here, and remember, G is going to be what? Here's G. We're going to have a big old S5L, because here's G is now the S5L. Remember this. These letters are important, and they always end up being the bottom string, or the top, but mostly the bottom. Your S5L, 6, 7, root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sandwich, 7, root 2, 3, 4, 5 is your G shape. It starts on the G. You get to play the whole pattern and just put a little G shape on top, 6, 7 root. Okay, so here it is. We're going to play this Dorian A minor shaped, Dorian E minor shaped. Okay, so we've got this. Here's your D-shaped pentatonic. The G-shaped major chord, which is big G right here, goes. Okay, so now we're going to try to do our little thing. A minor shaped D minor. And then E minor shaped A minor. That's our groove. D minor, A minor. Now we could do it down in C. Okay, but the point is, up here in the G box, we might as well play it in the G box since we're up there anyway. So I don't want to be jumping back and forth like this, but so let's try that again. A minor shape. Now that A minor shape is going to want to go to C shaped pentatonic. The E minor shapes want to go to G shaped root.